Okay, what's going on here? Rob, a.k.a. Trev2323, TREV2323. I'm just sitting in my bedroom editing this video, but if you could see here, turn to the side, look at that. Turn to the side, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's my balding spot up there. Either way, call me patches, call me not. I couldn't deal with this no more in the pandemic, so I cut my own hair. I got the Wahl clipper, like the $30 set. So this is how I did it. If you got to fast forward, fast forward. More, I had to brighten the video because I didn't have good lighting in the bathroom, but I had to look into the mirror. I wanted to do it looking into the mirror with my right hand, and then so what you're gonna do is just fast forward it. But this is exactly how I did it with the Wahl clipper set. But more or less listen, because that's what I was listening for as I was cutting my hair. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Alright, so here we go. Cutting my own hair during the pandemic. This may be a time lapse, but I do have a Wahl kit right here, and it got the numbers and the colors for where you go next. Got a regular pair of scissors to try to cut this top. I might time lapse this, and they might call me patches, but I cannot deal with this anymore. So I'm gonna put a towel in the sink, so all the hair don't go in the sink. I can dust it off. But I'm in the hair because I can go ahead and see the mirror. Let me put this towards me a little bit more. Okay, so what I'm going to attempt to do is take like about an inch off everything that's here. I'm about two months into this pandemic, and I can't take it no more. So I normally go 2s on the sides, but I'm gonna start with the 8s on the sides, and then just go where I can't hear it no more. So you can flip these off and flip these on, and then there's a little thing to actually get the little difference right here. What I am gonna ask my wife to do is if she could put the line kind of across the back. If I don't have the line, I won't have the line, but I'm gonna attempt to cut an inch off of the whole top of the head, and they'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, or actually probably 5, 4, 3, 2 on the sides right here. And I'm just gonna go like this kind of until I don't hear it cutting it anymore. Then I go to the next one down until I work my way down. Now I know at my barber, he normally starts from here and goes up, but since my hair is so long on this side, I'm actually gonna cut this shorter first. And then you see my hair on this side and this side is pretty short anyways, where we do it with the machine anyways. Now in the kit you do get a pair of scissors, so I'll try these scissors first, and then we'll go from there. All I'm trying to do is cut an inch off all the way back on the top right here. Man, it's kind of hard looking in the mirror because you're looking opposite. People think I'm crazy, but I'm used to short hair. I can't deal with this anymore. And if you're pulling your hair, you could do, a couple times to get where you feel you need to cut it. My wife's gonna think I'm crazy, but I can't deal with this no more. With your hand, hopefully you don't cut your hand. But see, there's about an inch off the top right there, and that's longer in the back, shorter in the front. So now I know I gotta make the back with the front, and then when you kind of put it where it's supposed to be, you can kind of see where it's gonna be. I mean, it's not gonna be a barber's cut, but it's some off the top of my head. And you can see where it's, if you go like this kind of, you can see where it's higher or where it's shorter, and just go over it till you know it's about the same length. I actually still feel like I need to go shorter, but I'm not going to go shorter to leave myself some room if I need to. The back is the hardest to get right here because I can't really tell. I normally go to a regular barber shop, and I got an old timer that, not old timer, come on, Manny, you know who you are, but I love my barber. He always knows I walk in there, I sit down, I have a little bit of conversation with him, and it's a good time just to, like, the barbers sometimes should get more because they're like your psychiatrist. Can't wait till this pandemic is over to go see my regular barber. But you see the top, it's actually a lot shorter than what I started with, but I'm actually cutting down to what I feel comfortable with. You see my comb over, I call it my Donald Trump comb over. Don't cut too much off in the beginning, because if you cut too much off, you're screwed. It's just that my hair was so long, but I'm doing it little by little where I feel comfortable with. That was my finger. See, now there, I feel a lot comfortable with. But this side right here in the back is still a little bit longer. I see my fish over there watching me. I'm a little squishy. If you know Little Squishy, he kind of got his own internet identity. He's over there watching me out the corner of his eye. You don't believe me? That's Little Squishy watching me, wondering what I'm doing. I just couldn't take this no more. I actually woke up right now, and this is the first thing I did was brush my teeth. It's really hard looking kind of reverse in the mirror. It really is. So the top is kind of okay for me now. I did this side right here. I didn't really touch this side yet, so I'm going to do a little bit on this side. And I know if I cut my hair too short, it stands up. Dare I attempt to cut it left-handed? No, that's not going to happen. like I said, the hard part is actually trying to get the back. That's the hard part. Okay, well I feel that's enough off the top for sure. That's enough off the top. Maybe a little bit more off the side. I always say if you don't go too short, you have room to work with. But if you go too short, you have nothing to work with. So you see already, it's all the hair I cut off right there. Good to go. Now this is the biggest one, a size 8, and this is all the way up. So this is gonna be where, just basically where I could hear it, go zzz, zzz, zzz. Then I'm gonna just go all the way around really slow where I could just barely hear it. Then you lower it down and do the same thing all the way around. Just where I can hear it. You can hear where it's hitting the hair. Where it's hitting the hair, that's how I'm going. And you can hear it. I'm doing this by sound right now. You can hear where it's cutting the hair, and you just barely want to get it where it's hitting the hair. And then after that, you go a little bit lower where it's going to hit the hair. And like I said, I'm doing this by sound. And then right now, I went 8 high, 8 low, then I'm switching over to 7. And it's gonna be same thing just by sound. You put it all the way high, just by sound, so you know you're tapering it a little bit down all the way around. Just to where you hear it start getting the hair. And it's all by sound right now. Okay, 7 high, then you go 7 low. And if you want your hair shorter, then you switch down to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You could go all the way down as low as you want. I'm just trying to do the best I can by sound. I should have took a picture of before and after. Hell, I'm gonna do a picture before and after, trying to get rid of some of these grays. Okay, now what's after 7? 6, but you gotta 6 high. 6 high. Make sure you move it up to high, then you get down to low, all by sound. This is all by sound is what I'm doing it. Believe it or not, what I like is there's some jobs that have essential employees, and the essential employees know how to cut hair. So the essential employees are going in anyways with their masks on and cutting the hair of their employees, their fellow co-workers. So I think that's pretty cool. This is only where I can hear it. 15-minute video so far. That was high, 6 low. Don't go too high when you're going down low on numbers. Just so you hear it start cutting, and then you know it evened up to where the next one was. All right, here we go to 5. Now you make sure you don't go higher than where you just start to hear it. Put it higher and make sure you don't go, because now when you're on 5 and you got an 8, if you go too high, you're gonna see that line. High. Come around the ear. That's getting to the ear where I can see it coming around, so 4 will really get around the ear. Now this, when you're coming around, you go around this way, then you go down a little bit low, then you come back up over here. Up here, down a little bit low, and then come up over here. Just till you hear it, I'm telling you. A lot of this is by sound, just till you hear it. Start cutting the hair. Make sure it's still high. You come around and get around this ear now. Just till you hear it start. Now 5 high actually started getting around the ear, so 5 low should get around it. When you're doing it, go in and out just till you start hearing a haircut. My fish is Squishy's still watching me over there. Squishy's literally sitting there watching me. I'm going to 5 low. 5 low. Just till you, I'm telling you, this is by sound. All I'm doing this is by sound. And this is really low back here. This right here, I'm telling you, you have to come high, then lower, then back high by sound. If you do it just 5 all the way around, it's kind of look like a bowl haircut, unless you want to start experimenting with yourself. But this is a basic haircut by yourself. I think I'm gonna stop after 4, actually, to tell you the truth. Or maybe 3. Definitely not going that short, because then you're gonna have to mess with the line on the back of your head. So that was, what are we looking at? 5, so now we're going down to 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Four high. You see, my around my ear is already good. So now I want to try to get some of this, and some of this could get done with the 4. See, just till you hear it. Just till you hear it. So what my hair is at right now, it's probably at a 4 or a 3, because on the around my ear is where it's starting to get right now with a 4 high. That's a 4 high. So a 3 will probably be the end for me. So I'm going 4 low right now. I can't stress enough, just till you hear it barely cutting the hair. And then keep that shape right here, all the way down low, across, and then back up again. Don't do a bowl haircut. Just till I'm hearing it, just till I'm hearing it. You'll hear when it start grabbing the hair. And then I'm going to end it with the 3. I'm not going any lower than the 3. When the barbershop's open, I'll go down to a 2, but I'm not going any lower than a 3 right now. This is 3. Three high. Oh, it was stuck around there. 3 high. It's not even touching over here, and I don't mind, because this is the last one I'm working with here. I see it coming in here right now with the 3. Just till you barely hear it start. I can't preach that enough. If you hear it go, that's way too much. It's just barely till you hear it start touching. And then with my 3 low, that's probably going to be it for the kid today. Just till you hear it touching, that's it. And this is going to be the last one for me. If you really want that razor cut in the back, you are actually going to have to find a barber, because I'm not going to probably get that boxed off edge, really. Unless I could convince my wife again to cut my hair. And then she could go down to the... Then I would just need back here, the 2 and the 1 back here. But really that's just to clean this little bit up right here. But I don't got a mirror right now and I can't trust it, but let me show you this. See? That's my pandemic haircut. Not bad at all, huh? I'm gonna actually upload this right now. You see right here, I mean, it's not the best fade job, but man, when you get too much hair sometimes, a lot of you guys know how it is, and take your time, take your time. This Wahl kit is like maybe $29, I think. But just little by little, when you put your hand up right here, Just take a little bit at a time, until you're comfortable. I'm gonna upload this 30-minute video. You could fast forward through it, but this is my pandemic haircut. And if you didn't believe me, my little squishy was watching me. He stood here watching me the whole time of me cutting my hair. That's little squishy. If you look up little squishy. All right, talk to you later. Bye bye.